Hi, my name is Scott. We're in our living room. We just bought a belt sander and disc sander combo from Harbor Freight today. As you can tell, it's coming in multiple parts. We came with a owner manual, small components including an extra wrench, casing for the 6-inch disc, and one pad of 60 grit, and for the belt sander, one belt of 60 grit as well. The color could actually change, but unfortunately it didn't happen. We also purchased a tile cutter as well because we're going to be doing tile in our bathroom. So today we're going to show you how to assemble this, because on YouTube, as well as you know, some of the videos are short. They don't really specifically get into what numbers we need to worry about, but we're going to figure out how to make sure this is all done right and give you a good detailed video as well. We're also going to be assembling the tile cutter, and we'll demonstrate, because I do have tile I want to cut. I bought some extra belts for this. We're going to show you how to also assemble and disassemble the belts, so we have an idea of how you want it done. Okay. I also bought today a belt sanding eraser. Don't know if I really need it or not, but that's when you have, this is what you use to clean the eraser off, your belt off. Some people use a compressor, but all you do is you turn on the belt, you run the edges around the side, and it'll clean your belt off. When you're buying for that right there piece of equipment, you got to make sure you get the PSA for the disc. The 6-inch disc must be PSA because it has the adhesive on the back that you can turn around and stick to this right here, and it'll work better. So, later, but dude, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the people that turn around. I hope you love the video. Give me a few minutes. We're going to turn around and try to put some of this together for you, and then show you how it works. Thank you. All right, this is what we're doing first. I lifted the arm up. I'll show you how that does in a second. But I'm getting ready to put on the disc. Alright, there's these 3 little screws that you see here. They're these. Okay, with their ushers. And they're all 3 of these little holes. Okay? What that does is you'll stick this up in here. Now, I read the manual, and it bites like every other thing, and it's not user-friendly. I wish it was. And all you do is you screw these in. Oh, make sure you get the right hole. Pain in the butt if you can see them. Here, let me tilt it downwards so you can see. There we go. Sees a little bit better. All you do is you reline the holes. You don't have to make it really hard, but the book really doesn't go into severe detail, and it's okay. But everybody learns by watching other people do it, which makes it a little bit more easier. And make sure you line up your screws.
And Bella's wanting to steal something.
I have a little girl wants to be a pain in the ass. Hopefully in the next couple of days, we're going to do an intro video to my webpage. I want to introduce you to everybody, that we do everything we do here. You met Aaron, you met myself, and you have heard my fiance in the background. I did propose to her, and thank you for the congratulations if so. If not, still can thank you anyway. We'll do an intro here in the next couple of days, so it makes it a little bit better so everybody has a clue. This right here is the bottom half of this right here, okay, and it goes like this. This is for a vacuum that you just turn around and go like that, and it screws in. It covers over the disc, which apparently I misplaced. Gimme, come on. You chewing on stuff.
Piece of paper.
Yeah, well, young lady, thank you. Let me get the disc. Oh,
I'll take that, Bella. Thank
where's
you.
the disc? Ah, never mind. Oh. Now, in this, it has an Allen wrench. That's going to be the fun part, right, folks? Now, see the guide right here? Allen wrench goes all the way down to this little point that's flattened. You have a flat and you have a lip. Okay? So what I done to fix that problem is I bought some T-bars Allen wrenches. From Harbor Freight as well. The Allen wrench that came with it is a little short. This little thing. So, and that's going to be too small. Okay. It's a 5/32 Allen wrench if you need to. You stick this over the top. Do me a favor, folks. Make sure your Allen wrench is at the top. So when you turn around, now the fun part is, it's get a little light down here. So bear with me for a second. We're gonna use the light on the phone to turn around and get into the hole. So, watch your foot. Watch your foot.
Okay, recording.
Okay. Tell me when.
Recording.
On here, can I have the flashlight that you have there? So I'm going to show this, since our house is not as light as you think. Right here on this little lip, you see a groove. Right there.
Light's too bright.
There's a groove right there.
Got it.
Okay, that is actually the up piece from where you can tell where it lines up for that right there. So the bolt, if you can't see it on the outside, you'll know which way to roll. This is always in the upper position through that hole when you initially stick on. So the Allen wrench nut's right there behind it. So you'll be able to hit it. And the last piece we got, we're going to put this on. This goes over the top of this. Which I didn't understand why you would do that. You see that? That kind of defeats the purpose. It doesn't go underneath it. So that was a major problem. And the manual said something a little totally different, which I didn't understand it. You see all the fun stuff. A lot of people don't use this because of this reason. And you can tell. It's not completely user-friendly. So, without going back and forth to the box, going back and forth to this, it's kind of one of those problems. Okay? So if you choose to put it on, it goes a little like this. But we're going to figure out something since the manual doesn't say anything. And I don't like when manuals don't talk. I'm going to test the theory. Y'all see how this is actually going? Supposed to go like that. See, it can't go on the outside. Before you asked me, should it go on the outside? It doesn't. It actually goes on the inside. Goes over the top of this. So, interesting part. Do we actually use it? We can. I'm not saying don't. There you go.
And there's blue.
That's my other girl. Now, what this actually does is it catches the sand. That's what it's called, a sander. You catch the sand. Actually, just catch the woods, the dust from the wood.
The sawdust.
Over the top. And that's it. Now you assemble this piece, and I honestly don't know if I'm going to use it, because believe it or not, I don't think I'm going to, but I'm going to assemble it anyway. I got the metal tray out so I don't lose any of the screws, and I recommend that as well. And me and Aaron talked about this today. At work, when he was telling me how messed up when he assembled his. Wasn't that great? So it does lack. And I watched plenty of videos today in reference to it. Nobody really uses this guard because you see the distance, and if you put this on there, you have to put it in that, just like that. That's how it goes. Some people use it, some people don't. I really don't know yet if I'm going to use it. So we'll see how it plays out. I probably won't, but that's still debatable. It does have it for vacuum, so that's the reason for it.
Sorry on the video. Picking up paper that the cats are chewing.
My girls are beautiful, talented, and a pain in my butt, but I wouldn't trade them for the world. They're like all our kids. We wouldn't trade them, even though they are rumpniks. Believe it or not, you got to make sure these things, and they will give a slight problem. And apparently, these last two bolts want to act foolish.
There's always at least one.
In this case, they decided to make it two. So that's the problem. There's always got to be two. You know that as well as I do. With us, what happens. See? Two of them don't want to go in there. Alright, bear with me. Stay tuned. We'll try to get these two extras in before I finish it up.